All right, we're going live on Facebook, everyone. Welcome to the webinar. If you're just joining us, my name is Dr. Kirk Fisnick. I'll start the webinar in just a second, as soon as the Facebook Live goes up. Perfect. All right. Well, welcome, everyone. My name is Dr. Kirk Fisnick, and it is July 16th, 17th. Maybe it's the 17th. What is it? I don't even know. But, you know, it's July. It's the end of July. And no, Marcia, I'm just letting my hair grow. I haven't gotten in to get it cut because last week when I went in, they said I needed to have a mask, and I didn't have my mask, and I was going to shave my head like Milo, but I figured, you know, it's coming back in this time. It's pretty good. Last time I shaved it, I was a little concerned. But anyhow, you know, so I thought we haven't talked about the compensation plan for a while. And what better time than, you know, right here, the middle of the month, bring Milo on, the expert at corporate on the Wealth Builder plan, and let's share some information. So Milo, I'm going to hand it over to you. I'm going to mute myself out, and I'm going to let you take over.
Thank you so much. You hear me okay, right?
I hear you perfect.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, guys, for having me on this webinar today. We're very excited for what we have, guys. We have this great coded bonus system that we'll go through it in a minute. But one of the best parts of the compensation plan that we have right now, especially for people that want to start building the business. Obviously, this system starts with for people that want to start building aggressively, and obviously it ties into our regular compensation plan on month 2. So we want to be talking a little about how to start building using this awesome coded bonus system, which we call a Wealth Builder system. So we're going to be starting out. I'm going to share my screen here real quick, just so you guys know how to start building with this Wealth Builder. Give me just 1 second. Let's see. Okay. Perfect. So first thing that we need to do is obviously we need to qualify. One of the things that everybody needs to train their team in is to make sure that they qualify for this system. The way that you qualify is to purchase a Wealth Builder pack. So these 4 packs, we actually have 5 packs. That we have the weight loss pack, which is the same price. These packs have like over a 40% value, guys. So this is a really good pack that everybody would like to participate in and purchase that pack at the beginning, because they save good money. They get a very good discount and buy these specific packs. Now these packs you can only buy once in a lifetime. So whenever you're ready to start building using the system, you want to make sure that you purchase one of these packs. So if you can tell, on each pack there's a PV associated to it. So obviously the PV will help you guys rank up. So make sure that you guys understand that, and tell your team to qualify for the system by purchasing a pack. These specific packs are for brand new distributors. So they somebody sign me up today, and I have 30 days to buy this pack. I could buy it online, and if I go to my back office, I can see the Wealth Builder pack in my back office, and I can purchase it that way. Or I can call customer service and have them and then order the pack whenever I'm ready to order. So I have 30 days to buy it, and within those first 30 days, if I decide to buy it, my upline will receive Wealth Builder commissions. Okay. The only pack that's not available to buy online is the age pack. So that one you actually need to call customer service to purchase this particular pack with the 7 bottles of age. So, but the other ones are available. You get the duffel bag and the water bottle for free when you purchase this pack. So, and that's the way you actually qualify to earn Wealth Builder commissions. Okay, if you look on the very bottom of these packs, you'll find one pack that says Qualifying Wealth Builder. The Qualifying Wealth Builder packs are basically for people that are wanting to purchase a pack after your first 30 days, and then they get the same discounts. It's the same price. It's the same PV, but if you notice on the very bottom, it has CV. Each pack has a different CV. That's commissionable volume. That means that that the upline will receive direct commissions or unit level commissions off of this pack. But that person will actually qualify to earn wealth builder commissions from there on to whenever they sign up somebody that purchases a wealth builder pack. So you guys have heard about the regular compensation plan. This system, this coded bonus system, is paid off of a wealth builder pack purchase. So every time that somebody in your organization purchases or buys a wealth builder pack, then that's when how we generate commissions. Okay, so that's what we have. The only two difference between the wealth builder pack. Once again, you can buy within the first 30 days. It will pay wealth builder commissions to your upline. If you wait over 30 days and you decide to purchase after your first, after your first 30 days, you get qualified. You buy the qualifying wealth builder pack, and your upline will receive direct commissions on that one pack. Okay, that's the only difference. But from that point on, any new volume that's generated after that, you and your upline will receive wealth builder commissions depending on where you're placed. Okay, so let's go ahead and start to talk a little about how we actually make money. Okay, for that, I'm just going to change the camera here and go to the whiteboard and go that way. Give me just 1 second if I can find. Okay, where is this? All right, so. Okay, Doc, I think I'm gonna need your help here. I'm not sure how to go back to this screen.
What are you having trouble with?
I just need to go back to the screen, the Zoom.
Oh, just you should be able to hit stop share.
Stop share. Okay, perfect. Thank you, thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right, let me just change the camera now. There we go. All right. So we're qualified, right? We bought our pack. We're ready to roll. So let's go ahead and start to talk and explain how we get paid on the wealth builder. Okay, so let's first of all, this is you. There's two sides on the wealth builder system. There's the freedom side, and there's the wealth side. Okay, so obviously to start earning commissions, the only requirement that you need is to at least have 50 PV purchased volume so you can earn wealth builder commissions. Okay, so every time that we mention or we talk about the freedom side, the freedom and the wealth side, the freedom means your first 3 people, the wealth side means starting from your 4th on through infinity wide means your wealth side. Okay, so you're qualified, you purchased your pack. Now what do? The first thing you want to do is obviously bring people on this system, right? Have them purchase a wealth builder pack. So you're going to focus on bringing 3 people, okay? Or working on your freedom side. So every time right now, we're paying daily. So the wealth builder system pays daily until we upgrade our system, hopefully by around the first week of August. From August on, we're going to be paying weekly, okay, for the wealth builder. For right now, it's daily, so you sign somebody up today and you'll receive their commissions tomorrow. So you sign up 3 people, the company's going to give you $50 for each of your first 3, okay? Now your goal as a wealth builder is to bring these 3 people in under 2 weeks. If you bring your first 3 in under 2 weeks, the company will double commissions. So instead of you getting $50, you're going to get $100 each for a total of $300 that would get paid straight to you. Now, when does a 2-week period start? The 2-week period starts the day that you purchase your wealth builder pack. So if you come in today, you sign up today and you purchase your wealth builder pack today. Today's day 1 out of the 2 weeks for you, in order for you to bring in your first 3 people and double your commissions. Okay. If you wait, so if you sign up today and then you wait a couple weeks until you purchase your wealth builder pack, then the day that you purchase your wealth builder pack, that's when you start your 2-week period to qualify to double your commissions. Okay, so that's pretty much the freedom side. That's how it works. Okay, if you don't sign 3 people in under 2 weeks, you're okay. You still get $50 per person. If you take over 2 weeks, the company will still give you $50 per person. Okay, obviously everybody needs to buy a wealth builder pack in order to generate these kind of commissions. Okay, a lot of people ask me, so what happens if I buy more than a wealth builder pack during that one order? What happens now? Well, if one of your first 3 people decides to buy the pack and say 100 points worth of product, then the regular compensation kicks in. So you get the $50 for your wealth builder, and you get the 25% fast start on the other products that you order for your first 30 days as well. So you get get commissions off of both compensation plans. Okay, so that's how the freedom side works. So in order for you to maximize the wealth builder system, you need to bring at least 6 personally sponsored wealth builders in order to maximize the system. So believe me, guys, if you bring in 6 people and work it the right way, have everybody duplicate, but we could be paying up from 70 to 75% on commissions just on this system, which is huge. So obviously the key for this system and any other system in network marketing is duplication, right? You want to make sure that every time that you bring somebody in, you teach them the value of the duplication, so they can start making their money fast and their return on investment. So if you bring the first 3 people in under 2 weeks, you're going to get $300, which is usually around what the pack costs. Costs like $347, so you get most of your money back when you bring in 3 people. So that's exactly what you're doing. Every time you bring in your first one, you're going to say, okay, your 2-week period starts today. You have 2 weeks to bring 3 yourself. And second and third. Obviously, you're going to be teaching this with every single person that you bring into the system. Okay. So now, what happens when you start working on your wealth side? Okay, we covered the freedom side. We're all good there. So your key, once again, is bring 3 people in under 2 weeks. Okay, get your money back. Now, let's see what happens when you bring in your 4th. Now you're starting to work on your wealth side. Okay. Now there's no more 50s or 100s. Now you make $130 just by bringing in your 4th person, which is awesome. So that's when you start making the big bucks. So once again, talking about duplication, right? So what happens now when anybody on your wealth side starts bringing people? So let's see what happens when your number 4 brings this first one. You see your number 4 is going to get $50, right? That goes to them. But now because you're working on your wealth side now, and your wealth side brought 1 person, now you will get $80 because somebody from your wealth side brought 1. Okay, so this applies for anybody on your wealth side's first 3. So it's first threes through infinity. So you go down, as long as everybody's qualified, you will always get $80 through infinity every time your wealth side brings 3 who bring 3 who bring 3. Okay, down through infinity, which is a lot of money. Okay, so you want to make sure that everybody's qualified and everybody teaches the same thing and duplicates. So let's see what happens now when people ask me, so when do I start making money off of my first 3? And here is when you bring in your 5th person. Okay, you open what we call the check match. Okay, you bring in your 5th. Once again, you're going to get $130 by bringing in your 5th person. Now you open what we call the check match. The check match basically is that you're going to get 50% every time your 1, 2, or 3 earn their $80. So how will they earn the $80? The same way you did it. Okay, remember, you brought 4 who brought 1, then you got 80, right? So let's say your number 1 brings same thing, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and his 4th brought 1. Okay, now number 1 got $80, right? Just like you did. And because you're check match qualified and you brought 5 people, then the 50% rule applies, which means that you will get $40 or 50% of 80, right? So that's the way it works. The same rule that we established here going through infinity, because you're working on your wealth side, the same rule applies to everybody, right? So everybody, every time your 1 gets $80 and your 2 and your 3, you will always get 50% just because you're check match qualified. Okay, but we said 6, right? So let's see what happens when you bring in your 6th person. Your 6th person opens what we call the turbo bonus, which means that instead of getting 130, now you're going to get $150 when you bring in your 6th through infinity wide. 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, we have a distributor that has over 170 people personally sponsored on the Wealth Builder, and she started making $150 from her 6th down through 170, whatever it is. Okay, you guys, you can go as wide as you want, but you are going to be getting $150 from your 6th on wide. Okay. Another great thing about the turbo bonus is that any new volume that's generated after you are turbo bonus qualified. So let's say that today you qualified as your turbo bonus, and that tomorrow your number 5 brings in 2 people. Still part of your first 3. Let's say 3. He brings 3 people. So he's going to get his 50s, right? But now, because you're turbo bonus qualified, you're going to get $100 off of their first 3, okay? Because you're turbo bonus qualified. So any new volumes generated after that, you're going to get $100 through infinity, okay? So that's the great thing about this system. You only need to qualify once. So let's say 1 or 2 people of your first 6 aren't very active, but they are qualified. You are still number 6 qualified. It doesn't matter if they're active or not. And you only need to qualify once in your lifetime, and you will always be getting paid as turbo bonus qualified. So it's a great thing about this. So a question that I get a lot is, what happens if one of my first 3, can I replace anybody? The answer is you can't replace it unless they actually terminate the account. And when I say terminate, they have to go through compliance, and compliance needs to actually terminate the account. The only 3 that make sense to terminate or to replace is your first 3. The 4 through infinity wide doesn't really matter because they all pay the same. But let's say your number 2 decides to terminate. Okay, so they terminate their account. So this space stays empty. Okay, the only way you can replace this person is by bringing in a brand new distributor or a brand new wealth builder. Call customer service and say, you know what, my number 2 is terminated, so I have that position open. I want to replace him with Aaron Renner, and he wants to be a distributor, and he's brand new, or he's a brand new wealth builder, and they will assign that number 2 spot to him. So then you can still, you know, earn money out of the check match on anything that he purchases. So that's pretty much how this works. The good thing is about this, guys, is you can rank up super fast because you have 330 points per pack. And obviously what you want to make sure you do is after the first month, you know that the second month it goes to a direct commission. So make sure that when you train people, you want to make sure that they put themselves on auto ship. If you train them to put themselves in at least 250 PV every month, that will qualify them for the LRP loyalty reward program to get at least 6% if you have 250 PV. But if you train them to do it 300, I know Kurt is a fan of helping and training people to put themselves on auto ship of 300 points. That way they can get 8% on the loyalty rewards. Every 4 months, you get 8% back on free product. And at the end of the 12-month period, you can get all your shipping back in free product as well. So that's 2 great reasons why you want to make sure that you train your new distributors to put themselves on a 300-point auto ship after that, so they can qualify to receive free product every quarter and get their shipping, whatever they spend on their ground shipping for the 12 consecutive months, back in a free product as well. So and obviously keep the volume up. So The whole thing about this, guys, is the duplication. You want to make sure that everybody understands what to do. They don't need to be an expert on the wealth builder. They just need to know that they have to bring in their first three people in under 2 weeks and get their return on investment back. And then you can ask them to come to every Monday night at 6 o'clock Utah time. I do these kind of presentations live, exactly like we're doing right now. And we go through the whole thing. We do like a little Q&A afterwards as well to make sure that everybody understands how it works. Like I said, we're doing it every single Monday. So if they didn't quite understand it, they can go during the week in our Sisel North America Facebook page. I just uploaded a video from the last presentation that I did on Monday. So they can go through it during the week and look at the presentation and then jump on the live webinar on Mondays and kind of ask questions. You guys also can email me. My email is acosta@sisel.net with any questions that you might have. You know, my goal here is to help you guys understand this system, understand the compensation plan. If you want us to do like a presentation on the compensation plan, we can do that as well. But we want to make sure that everybody is on the same page when it comes to the coded bonus and the regular comp plan. And that way, so whenever you do your own presentations, you understand the basics on how we pay and how people can get money by working it right, duplicating the right way, and teaching them the 8 different profit centers that we have. So, Kurt, I'm not sure if you guys want to unmute the call, or somebody has any questions that you guys can unmute yourselves, and I can gladly answer them for you.
Okay. Well, Milo, yeah, I'll see if I can figure out how to unmute everybody here, and see if there's any way that I can do that. If there's anybody that has a question, why don't we do this? Because I don't see a button to unmute everybody. But you know, if you've got questions, why don't you raise your hand, and then I'll go unmute you so you can ask Milo a question. Just raise your hand.
Or I'm sure they can also unmute themselves.
They might be able to. Does anybody have any questions? I don't see anybody raising their hand. Oh, wait. Okay, here, Renee. Do you have a question? Unmute you now, hit unmute. There you go.
Yeah, so I just wanted to clarify, because I noticed you, Doc, answered my question, and I just wanted to clarify it. So I've been now a distributor for 6 months, but I haven't got anyone built underneath me as yet. So Milo mentioned that you have to do it. You have to purchase the Wealth Builder Pack within the first 30 days. So what happens with me if I was to purchase it and then start building? Does it qualify for me? Yes,
and the answer is yes. It's a really good question. There's the qualifying pack, like we mentioned at the beginning of the presentation. There's the Wealth Builder Pack for people that are brand new, that they can purchase their first 30 days. But people that have over 30 days as a distributor, there's the qualifying Wealth Builder Pack, which is exactly the same pack, gives you exactly the same PV. This particular pack has CV though. The only difference between both packs is the way we pay your upline. So if you go to your back office, you can find all 4 or 5 qualifying Wealth Builder Packs. You can purchase one. It'll pay direct commissions to your upline, but at the same time, it qualifies you to receive Wealth Builder bonuses from any new volume that comes into the Wealth Builder system after you purchase your qualifying pack. So if you purchase your qualified pack today, and you sign me up later that day or tomorrow, and I purchase the Wealth Builder Pack, then you will receive Wealth Builder commissions, and your upline will receive Wealth Builder commissions depending on where you are placed on his organization, on his Wealth Builder tree. But yes, everybody has a chance of qualifying, buying this qualifying Wealth Builder Pack if you have been a distributor for over 30 days.
Okay, cool.
Is that all you have, Renee? Or Renee?
Yeah, yep, that's right. Yep, that's what I wanted to know. I was trying to understand that.
All right,
Okay.
I'm going to mute you, and then Michael's got a question. So, Michael, unmute yourself.
Hello, can you hear me okay?
I hear you
Loud
all
and
right.
clear.
Hi, Milo. Thanks very much for this explanation. It's very good, and it's good to get it clarified. One question I have is, I understand the wealth builder system, as you've mentioned it there, and the wealth builder side and the freedom side and all that. Now, my question is, if you've bought the wealth builder pack yourself, okay, and then you enroll somebody who does not buy the wealth builder pack, where, and taking into account the importance of those three first ones on the left-hand side, on the wealth
Right.
builder side, if you enroll somebody who has not bought the wealth builder pack, where do they sit? Do they sit on the wealth side, the freedom side, or some other side, or which side? Where do they go?
It depends on the date when you sign somebody up. So it depends on when you sign anybody up. If it's your first one, it obviously goes to position number one. So if you're brand new to this and you don't have anybody on your tree, you can actually pick your first three by telling your first three, okay, guys, you guys are going to be my first three. So go ahead, let's go ahead and enroll you on the wealth builder. People ask me, so where would you place your strongest one? So if you guys have an opportunity to still place them and you don't have anybody signed up, personally, I would place the strongest ones on my first three. Okay, because if I sign up Kurt, and Kurt is my first one, like this one, and Kurt goes crazy and signs up, 10 people, and he's working hard with this system and having everybody duplicate. He's gonna get these $80 checks from all these guys, all the time through infinity. So the rule is that because you're check match qualified, you're gonna get 50%, right? So you're gonna get all your commissions plus 50% every time that he enrolls somebody on the wealth side, enrolls under him. So when Kurt brings in his sixth person, he's turbo bonus qualified, right? Which means he's not going to get 80s anymore, just like you, because he's turbo qualified. He's going to start getting 100s after your number one's turbo qualified. So now the 50% rule is not going to be 40. Now it's going to be $50. So if you have three big leaders that are doing the system aggressively, and they have 15, 20, 30 personally sponsored wealth builders, they're going to start getting all the 80s or 100s all the time, and you guys are going to get the check match off of that. So if you guys have the opportunity to pick your first three, I would pick the strongest ones. Like I said, because after that, you're pretty much set with them unless one of them terminates. And people ask me, so what happens if they're just not active? They haven't placed an order in 6 months or whatever. As long as they consider themselves active until they terminate. And terminate means they're calling compliance or emailing compliance and say, just terminate my account permanently. I don't want to be a part of Sisel. When they do that and it's terminated, then you can replace one of them with a brand new distributor.
Okay.
And Milo, when you say a strong distributor, a strong leader, what you really mean is somebody, a good enroller, a good recruiter. I mean, they might be a great leader. They might put on great presentations, but if they don't know how to recruit, you should try not to put them in 1, 2, or 3.
Exactly. Yeah. And yeah, that's exactly what I mean. And that are going to be working this system, because some people they don't understand it and they don't use the system a lot. But people that are committed to the system, obviously you want to put them in the first 3 spots. That way you can get as much check match as possible.
So Milo, thanks for that. So if somebody buys the wealth builder pack under you, and you're not sure whether they're going to be active or not, can you then have the choice of whether you put them in 1, 2, or 3 on the freedom side, or can you put them on the wealth builder side 4 onwards?
Yeah,
do you have that choice, or does it automatically go to 1, 2, or 3 if you haven't got anybody yet?
Yeah, you really can't move them. Once they're set in the first 3 positions, then they're pretty much locked in. Obviously, on the wealth side, there's a lot of money as well. But yeah, once you sign them up on the wealth builder and they're one of your first 3, they pretty much stay there.
Okay, so if you don't have any distributors under you, or you've only got one, are you saying you can't choose to put them in 4, 5, 6, etc., that they automatically go into 1, 2, and 3 because
That's correct.
they're the first ones who signed up?
They automatically go to your first 3 positions, yes.
Okay. Now, what if somebody does not buy the Wealth Builder pack? Do they, in that case, do they still go into 1, 2, or 3 on the Freedom side, or where do they go?
No, I mean, if they don't buy it, they're just pretty much working the regular compensation plan. They're not part of your wealth builder tree. There's 2 trees. There's a wealth builder tree and there's the regular. Tree, right?
Well, I didn't know that. I just thought it was all mixed together.
Exactly. So you can still place people, for instance. And the thing is, when I talk placement, people kind of get confused. You will always, if you have 6 people, they'll always be directly sponsored by you on the wealth builder tree. There'll be 6 wide, but you can get your number 6 and place him under somebody on your regular unilevel tree and still have that volume count, as a regular placement, but that's on the unilevel tree. On this tree, you'll always have 6 wide. Does it make sense?
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's 2 trees. There's the wealth builder tree, and then there's the unilevel tree.
That's
and
correct.
So all the people who have signed up under you, who have not bought the wealth builder pack, they go under the unilevel tree.
Right.
And so all these bonuses you talked about today don't apply. Just the regular commission applies.
Exactly.
Like the 25% or the 7% or whatever. But if they buy the wealth builder pack, then they go on your wealth builder tree, and they're placed on that tree according to when they've signed up. So you
When they
cannot
purchase
choose
the
that the
wealth
first
builder.
person goes to number 4. You cannot do that. The first person automatically goes to number 1. Is that right? And then 2, the second person. Is that right?
It's the position. You get the position whenever you purchase your wealth builder pack, not when you sign up. So if I've been under your organization for 6 months, and I haven't purchased a wealth builder, and then all of a sudden I decide to purchase the wealth builder, and you only have, 3 people, I'll be your 4th, because it depends on when I buy the pack, not when I signed up. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay, yeah, I can understand. All right.
Right.
So say if you've got, say if you signed up somebody 6 months ago and they didn't buy the wealth builder pack, and then they buy the wealth builder pack, and you've got nobody under your wealth builder tree, then they go in position number 1. Is that right?
Exactly.
You cannot choose for them to go to position number 4.
That's correct.
Okay, so they just so they get allocated on your wealth builder tree according to when they buy the wealth builder pack, in the sequence that those people have bought the wealth builder pack. You cannot choose where they go.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
So, Milo, Marcia had a question. She said, so if, let's just say that Michael hasn't signed up as a wealth builder, but he enrolls someone that does sign up as a wealth builder, where do those wealth builder bonuses go then?
We have dynamic compression on the initial sign up or recruiting wealth builder bonus. So it will look for the next available or qualified wealth builder offline. The only ones that we have dynamic compression, just so you guys understand this, is on these bonuses here. Okay, so for whatever reason, let's say you have 5 people, and in this month you didn't purchase your 50 PV, so that makes you unqualified. But this person signed up, you're number 6, but you weren't qualified that month for some reason. This $150 will go upline for your next wealth builder qualified. That's the only ones. The 50s, the 130s, and the 150s here will look for a qualified upline. That's a qualifying wealth builder. The 80s and 100s, if you're triple qualified, they don't have dynamic compression on that. So that's why I was mentioning, to make sure that everybody on your wealth side is qualified. So if there's a situation where they sign somebody up and they're not qualified, obviously there's no dynamic compression, so nobody would get paid on this. But if you do qualify this person, then you will get the $80. And that's how a lot of people are doing it. If they can't purchase the wealth builder and they're part of your wealth site, usually sometimes the upline will kind of help out to make sure that they're qualified. And then if they sign somebody up, that you guys will be still earning those commissions on your wealth side.
Perfect. All right. Well, it looks like that's all the questions we have, Milo.
Good.
So I'm going to let you get going and have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for being with us. And maybe, I don't know, maybe next week or the week after, I'll have you come back on and do just an overall view of the compensation plan.
Right. Absolutely. Let me know when. I'm here.
Okay. Hang on one second. I might have gotten, okay. No, that's all the questions. All right. Well, Milo, thanks again. You have a wonderful weekend. Everybody, thanks for being with us today, and have a great month of July.
Thank you so much. Have a good one, guys.
All right. Bye-bye.